else more interesting to do? Tea parties are a must for the well-mannered. If you'd like to learn the proper etiquette, I'd be happy to teach you.
Alrighty, everybody, how's everyone doing today? This is actually the first time I'm actually live on YouTube. Wow. On Genshin, actually. It's been quite some time. I normally do stream on Twitch live. I thought I should switch it around today and probably have some fun here on YouTube and see what's going on. Don't know what to do about it or how to actually optimize the setup for it. I didn't really look at any, setup videos or anything like that, but we're here. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna see how it works, and we're just gonna enjoy the new mode, the Imaginarium Theater. Other than that, I don't think there's anything else to get to do with the game. Off the top of my head, I don't think there is. Okay, it's under. Let's just jump right in.
Huh? What's a place like this doing in a library? Could this be the restricted section Lisa mentioned? Doesn't quite feel like it, though. You don't think this place is hiding some terrible secret, do you? Like those rooms you always hear about in scary stories? You know, the ones that are usually totally off limits? That's true. We just kind of waltzed in here. And it didn't seem like the lock had been broken or anything. Wait, hang on a minute. This isn't the door we came in through. Are we even in the library anymore? And what world would that be, huh? Too bad Lisa's not working today, otherwise we could ask her. Well, we're here anyhow, and this place doesn't look too dangerous. Why don't we just take a look around? New places are meant for exploring, after all. You gotta try all kinds of new things to become a good and experienced guide. Ooh, look, a stuffed wolf toy! So cute! It's so fluffy and soft. Wonder who left it here. What sort of guardian would be dozing away on the sofa like this? No danger in sight. Saw nothing means nothing happened. We should probably just leave it here for now. This place is huge, so let's keep on exploring.
Let's just jump right in. So we actually got a decent amount of gems to clear it the first time. So easy mode, 10 characters, reach level 60, and we can invite one supporting cast. Normal mode has 14, level 60, and one supporting character. And hard mode is 18 characters, level 70, and one supporting character. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. I guess I only was able to use. Well, I don't have Clarant or Wonder. I do have Faruzan, but she's only level 20, as you can see. So, yep, they're not available to run. So we must use these 6 character in any combination of characters you have and don't have. Okay. Oh, we can actually switch our gears. Our artifacts. That's actually pretty nice. Supporting cast. I guess I go for my friend's C3 Raiden. Why not? Let's test it out without it first, though. So the special characters, if you don't own them, you can't actually use them in the team. Oh, okay. Or maybe I'm just mistaken. Do I have enough characters? I should. Razor, Yomi, and Xiao, even though they do have artifacts on them, I don't think they're optimally built. So yeah, so okay, so the special characters you can't. I'm assuming you can't use them if you don't actually own those characters, which kind of suck, I guess. I don't know. Just because I thought you have at least a chance of playing with a character that you are like try a character trial, I should say, then other than the trial character itself. Oh well, should be fine. Let's just go right in. I don't know what to expect, but we'll figure it out as we go along. So that's a Wanderer's Boon. I'm assuming that gives us buffs and abilities that we could use for characters. Defeat all opponents. Bond of Life. Trigger bonus challenge. Trigger 5 overload reaction. And what's this set? Defeat an enemy using a charge attack. I think that's probably easier. I did not set a party for that. Can we exit? Already messing up. Oh, it changed! 5 swirl reaction. Okay, so how do we configure our party? Fine, let's lock it in. Do we just go to the key? Yes, we do. Okay, so we need swirl reaction. I guess is my best actual team for now.
Don't get too close. Ha! Supporting fire.
Have fun with this gift. Too late for out of my way.
Wretched vermin. Squall and fury. Ka! Cha! Cha! Ha! 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 Ya! Cha! Ka! Ha! Ka! Ha! Cha! Ya!
Our bond is strong.
Fire it up.
Dare to mess with me.
The wind rises. Ka! Ha! Ha! Ya! You dare to gaze upon me?
about that. Gears of the Storm.
Squall and Fury.
Lightning terrified! Stand with me! Dare to mess with me?
The wind rises. How amused. Behold. Cry louder.
Dissipate! We'll see about that.
Not the smoothest run, but hey. So we unlock Beto. Okay, that's not too bad.
Oh no, sorry. Guests, hello. I've been waiting here for the longest time and nobody came. I was only planning to rest my eyes for a bit, but the sofa was so comfy, I guess I dozed off.
I can talk!
Sure can. Talking is one of the things I can do. All right, so... yes. Introductions are in order, aren't they? Greetings, my dear guests. My name is... Wait. What's my name?
Berenstein.
I'm sure we can help you with that one, buddy. Guess you were in a pretty deep sleep, huh? Seems like you're still waking up.
Huh? Really?
We're just messing with you. Anyway, Paimon's name is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. Okay, great, that went well. At least this mysterious room doesn't rob everyone of their memories.
I must apologize. I must have slept for so long that I can't remember what's real and what's a dream anymore. I did have a lot of dreams while I was asleep. Okay, concentrate. Alright, so if I'm not mistaken, the current me is a concierge in charge of attending to any guests that find themselves here. Yes, you may call me Wolfie.
Okay, but, if all you can remember are your dreams, what makes you think any of them are real experiences? They're just products of your imagination, right?
You mean, if it comes from my imagination, it can't be real life? Oh. Well, it sounds like you know more about that kind of thing than I do. I can't tell the difference at all. I remember a time when a horde curse was put on me. My heart was cased in unmelting ice, and I had to spend my days in agonizing solitude, surrounded by nothing but boundless tundra. I also remember playing with Whitefang in the misty forest. We chased golden butterflies, waded through rushing streams, and shattered the very moon beneath our feet. And I'll never forget marching in that celebratory procession with the other troops, being showered in confetti as I excitedly waited for Her Majesty the Queen to bestow her honor upon me. It was glorious. To me, all these events are indistinguishable from real experiences. Take my latest dream, for instance. I remember being in a garden of forking paths, and Madame Mage said to me, "From now on, you are a concierge. Be sure to treat your guests well." Then I found myself here. And like I said, I waited and waited and waited. And now, finally, 2 guests have arrived. At last, I can fulfill my duty. Is there anything else you'd like to ask me?
Madam Mage, is it Alice?
Yeah, and who is this Madame Mage? Is she really just a figure from your dream? Seems like there could be more to it than just that.
Well, Madame Mage is Madame Mage. Just as you, dear guests, are guests. She and her friends, oh yes, and they're all mages too. Each one of them is a master of their own type of magic. Conjuring, illusions, and so on.
So the Hexen Circles.
One of them uses a quill pen to cast her spells. She has a very mysterious ink bottle that contains fantasy truth. I had a little taste when she wasn't looking, and oh my goodness,
Is that Rhine daughter?
But the other mages all love her magic. They use their powers of creation to transform her fantasy truth into true fantasy. How do they do that? I haven't the slightest idea. I'm just a toy with stuffing for brains. Is there anything
Could be
else you'd
more
like
of
to ask
Alice
me?
instead.
Yeah, what is this place? We came in here through this one door in the library, but we were never able to open it before.
Ah, well, congratulations on your successful entry, dear guests. This is a special room, one that can only be accessed by those who are invited. Seeing as you two have this privilege, you can invite your friends to enter as well. On that note, I'd better tidy up this place as quickly as possible. Oh, and I should prepare some tea and snacks too. You don't mind if they're on the sweeter side, do you?
Of course not. Wait, before we get ahead of ourselves, mind telling us where we are exactly? Are we even still in Mondstadt?
That is a difficult question. Madam Mage created this room using magic, and I don't know magic. Still, you have my guarantee as concierge that this is a safe and comfortable place. I sincerely hope you enjoy your time here. Is there anything else you'd like to ask me? Yes, I saw! You were magnificent! I was completely enraptured by your performance.
What do you mean, performance?
Well, Madam Mage says that every page of a storybook is a segment of the present. I'm sure only the most distinguished of guests are able to take the stage as the story's protagonists and put on a show as spectacular as yours. What a thrilling battle! Yes, that's what every story needs to spice things up. Naturally, those are the kinds of stories I love reading the most. I wonder what would make a good title for a book about your magnificent performance. Should we call it a saga? An epic? A tale of conquest? A chronicle of combat? Choices, choices. In any case, I do hope you will be so kind as to indulge us with more of your fine performances. In fact, scratch that. I'm afraid I shall have to insist. The story of the present is waiting to be written, and you, dear guests, are the ones to fill its pages. Is there anything else you'd like to ask me?
This place is getting more confusing by the second, but Wolfie seems alright. So, we should be fine, right? Besides, our goal is to set foot in every corner of Teyvat, and the courage to boldly go where others dare not to tread is what will take us there.
Wow, what a wonderful line! Spoken like a true adventurer!
You bet! We're the real deal!
Is that so? Well then, I'd better make sure I do my duty as concierge of this place. I hope this can be somewhere for you to rest and recuperate when you're weary, so that you can embark on your next adventure refreshed and renewed. Come back here anytime if you get tired. I'll be sure to take good care of you.
Don't be too weirded out if you see me with my mask off while we rest. I'm just getting some fresh air. This place is way too idle. It gets to you after a while. Gotta take some deep breaths. Not that I'm rushing you, of course. I'll wait until you've made your preparations in full.
Interesting that the characters actually popping up in here.
Thanks for inviting me here. If there's nothing too urgent that needs your attention, why not take a seat and relax for a bit? I'll make you some tea. Oh, don't mention it. It's nothing, really. I'd hate to see anyone who needs my care tiring themselves out too much.
This is a nice little challenge, isn't it? Getting out into the world with your friends, exploring all its nooks and crannies. It's exactly the sort of thing you should be doing while you're young. Back when I fell into those strange ruins, I didn't have a single other person to talk to. I only had myself to rely on. Now that was a true challenge, let me tell you. That said, I wouldn't recommend that experience to anyone.
Is Wanderer here? Because I don't actually have him as a character, but is he gonna be here? Probably not. Oh no, he is actually here. Wow.
No, I don't want to chat. What are you making that face for? I thought you knew my deal by now. Fine. You can talk, and I'll sit over there and listen. Happy now?
I'm afraid I still have some work to do before everything is ready. Thank you for your patience, my dear guests. If you'd like, you can take the stage and perform once more. There'll be toy medals waiting for you in treasure chests afterwards.
That's actually quite nice with the different voice lines from the characters. Melt reaction 5 times. I don't have any cryo characters to trigger melt. The enemy is a cryo. Okay. I'll have to trigger melt with Toma. I think it's possible.
Supporting fire! Squall and Fury, know your place!
Have fun with this gift!
Our bond is strong. I'll settle this.
Don't get too close! Check this out!
Dare to mess with me?
Stand with me.
I got you covered!
Too late for regrets.
Our bond is strong.
Don't get too close!
Gears of the storm.
Wretched vermin! The wind rises.
Lightning, purify. Dissipate. Take care of the game.
No, Cookie!
Fire it up! Cry louder!
Have fun with this gift. We'll see about...
I got you covered! Behold!
Kinda alright. Do they have the same voice lines?
You need a break already? Your travels sure have made you soft. Can't we just go and get this over with? We're not fighting a trained army here. We'll run circles around those morons. All right, suit yourself. Just don't keep me waiting too long.
I do hope I'll get to read a story about a rebellious princess. You know, the type who sheds her long, cumbersome skirts and learns equestrianism, swordplay, perhaps even medicine. She'll live freely, take to the field to defeat evil personally, and defend the people and nation by her own hand. Huh. You know what? I might just write that story myself.
You youngsters need to make sure you're getting enough exercise. You don't want to be huffing and puffing while your elders are still going strong. Why, this is a walk in the park compared to the field studies that Haravatot used to send us out on. Never mind. No point in dredging up the past. Go on, then. I suppose you ought to rest if you really are tired. I've seen too many junior scholars ruin their health for the sake of their academic pursuits. Let that be a cautionary tale. Those who fail to heed the advice of their elders do so at their own peril.
How are you feeling? Try not to worry too much about the next fight. I've heard people say that having a good attitude actually benefits your health. Even if spearmanship isn't my strong suit, I'll do my best to protect you in this battle.
Sorry, but we ran out of vigor for you, so you won't be making an appearance anytime soon again. I don't remember what's its active state. Is that when it's like running around, or when it's tired and dropped to the ground? I don't actually remember what state it actually is in. I need a Electro for sure. I actually wanted to save Arlecchino as much as possible.
Stray clouds converge! Power that ended Haishan!
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
When evil looks, shoot on sight. Loaded. Skyward!
By royal decree!
To ashes!
No rest for the...
Make way for... Hunt them down! Ready.
That was not too bad. Hey, Dia!
Bravo! Bravo! Another spellbinding performance! Are you interested in learning any new thespian tricks? By which I mean dashing and elegant poses. In fact, what would you say to a friendly exchange? I'll teach you some thespian tricks in return for toy medals from the treasure chests. Friendship is a wonderful thing, isn't it? Ah, just the word itself gives me a warm, fuzzy feeling in my heart and my stomach.
Yep, gotta love friendship. But, when you say a warm, fuzzy feeling in your stomach, there is something slightly concerning about that. Anyway, are you sure you're okay with just toy medals? What can they be worth if they're just toys?
As long as you believe, even toy medals can be more valuable than gold. That is the magic of imagination. Madame Mage told me that. I can't say I entirely understand what she meant, but... The thespian tricks, I actually got those from a wish I made to Madame Mage. So long as she thinks it's a fair trade, I think it should be fine.
Sounds kinda ominous. Don't a lot of scary stories start out that way? You make a reckless wish to a wicked witch, but you end up regretting it when she forces you to pay an impossible price in return?
I believe you're misunderstanding the situation, dear guest. There is absolutely nothing to fear. To start with, mages are quite different from wicked witches. And besides, I already told you what the price is. It's the toy medals. There's no catch.
And you're sure about that?
Yes, completely. In any case, I was the one who made the wish. So if someone has to end up paying an impossible price, just leave it to me. I enjoy watching your performances, so it's well worth it as far as I'm concerned. I wonder how many blank pages are left in this book. But not to worry. Even if we run out of space, new blank pages will be added very soon. I do look forward to the day when all empty pages are filled with stories.
There are some pretty tough cookies lurking around in here, huh? Still, nothing to be scared of. If you're out on stormy seas and a giant wave is coming towards you, you only put yourself at risk of capsizing if you try to steer around it. But if you face it head on and take it on the bow, you can split that wave down the middle. I'm used to taking the helm when the storms come, so when we head into battle, feel free to put me up front.
Huh? This is supposed to be out of print. I've been looking for this for ages. I can't believe it. I wonder what else there is around here that I've been missing. I mean, the scrolls of destiny that anchored this realm in time and space make for a rather interesting read. Oz, lend me thy beak and lift the veil of darkness. By the power of my Ode de Verurtelang, the tears and suffering described herein shall be etched in my memory, and so shall I bestow upon them my blessing.
I actually really like the different voice line each character has so far.
I rarely encounter opportunities to rest mid-journey. During battle, slowing down is even more out of the question. However, given that this is not a solo operation, I will go along with what you think is best. In any case, this is an acceptable place for a brief period of respite.
Wolfie actually moves around. Wow.
This domain is filled with mystery, but one fears that we shall miss much if we are too hasty to proceed. Perhaps we could pause for a moment. There is little of interest in this area, and if we were to while away the time through conversation, our throats would surely grow parched. Shall one fashion a supreme tea brewing machine one of these days? That way the fragrance of tea shall be ours to enjoy wherever we please. Ah, yes, a capital idea indeed.
If anything, I'll go for the Raiden one. But I don't have anything to purchase right now.
Armed and ready. Drop your weapons! You asked for it! Eyes on me! You're dead meat!
As you wish, main Fräulein.
Justice will prevail! Buckle up! Power that ended hot! You asked for it!
Hi! Shadow Raven! Let night fall!
Ha! Final warning! Hands right! No! Eyes on me!
I summon thee!
Let's get it on! You're dead meat!
Ha! Odds reveal that...
Drop your weapons! You asked for it! Power that ended hot!
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Ah! Ha! Cha! You asked for it!
By royal decree...
Stop right there! Hands where I can see them! Eyes on me!
As you wish, main Fräulein.
Look alive! You're dead meat! Drop your weapons! You asked for... Power that ended high...
Wings of darkness! Come, sever night from day!
Time to testify.
Final warning! Justice will...
To ashes! Into the shadows.
You asked for it! Hands where I can see them! Eyes on me!
Hunt them down. Ready. Loaded. Time to testify.
Drop your weapons! Hands where I can see them! Look alive! Eyes on me!
Into the shadows. Hunt them down.
Gloves off! Stop right there! You asked for it!
To ashes! Where evil lurks, shoot on sight.
Not too bad. Like, there's some stuff I do like from the event itself. There's some stuff I don't like so far, but I'll leave it for my thoughts at the end and see how everything plays together.
There's a lot of stories about me floating around in Liyue, but I guess the most well-known is the one about me defeating Haishan. I'm ashamed to admit it, but I went into that fight with a huge ego. I thought I'd seen it all and wanted to show people that I could take on the world. Little did I know it would very nearly cost me my life. Ultimately, I still dealt the final blow. But in the end, what got me through it wasn't my arrogant desire to prove myself. It was the fact that I had a whole crew behind me that I cared about a lot.
So many books. Let's see here. Get a load of this one. This story is about a mercenary whose only skill is that he's an exceptional liar. He goes and gets himself hired by 3 different employers, all of which are mutual enemies. And so, he's forced to spin ever more ludicrous lies to keep himself alive and keep the morrow rolling in. You know what? I'll read on. This looks pretty fun.
I rarely encounter opportunities to rest mid-journey. However, given that this is not in any case...
Okay, so that's her same line that she spoke of the last time. So they have select few lines.
We're gonna rest and regroup? Good. A wise decision. There's no telling what awaits us next. It's crucial that we take every opportunity to recover our strength. You should go hydrate. I'll handle the weapon maintenance. Once I'm done, they'll be good as new.
Want me to come along?
Illusion shut! Yeah. Seize the skies! Torn to oblivion!
Shadow Raven!
clouds converge!
Inazuma shines eternal! There is no escape!
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
You asked for it!
Skyward! Seize the skies!
Now you shall perish! Illusion shattered!
Wings of darkness, come!
Buckle up!
Ha! You're dead meat! Make way for the adept!
There is no escape!
Oz revealed the
Torn to oblivion!
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Let's get it on! You asked for it! Hi! Inazuma shines eternal! Illusion shattered!
Seize the skies!
As you wish, main Fräulein.
Look alive! Ha!
Okay, unlock Benny.
Those who lurk within this place are but lowly pawns, the last remnants of the usurper's army. By the time the Princessin of Ertelung stands before them, my bolts of downfall will have long since severed their ties with the forces of fate. My subjects will surely sing their songs of praise, but to the Princessin, this is but one more triumph to add to the annals.
You go ahead and get some rest. I want to survey this area first. We need to get some sort of security system in place, just in case of a surprise attack. Oh yeah, I'm guessing you've got all your essential supplies on you. If you're going to put them down, make sure it's somewhere everyone can see them. Oh, you want to come with me? Sure, that'll save us some time. All right, come with me and stick close.
This domain is filled with mystery, but one fears that we shall miss much if we are too hasty to proceed. Perhaps we could pause for a moment. There is little of interest in this area, and if we were to while away the time through conversation, our throats would surely grow parched. Shall one fashion a supreme tea brewing machine one of these days? That way the fragrance of tea shall be ours to enjoy wherever we please. Ah, yes. A capital idea indeed.
I know you are a formidable warrior, but we must not underestimate the monsters in this domain. They seem to come in endless waves. Nor should you be afraid. I am here to answer your call, and I will stay by your side until every mystery here has been uncovered. With this blade, I shall slay any foe that comes our way.
Wait, did it say it is AI? It didn't say Raiden Shogun. Wow.
I'll bring my seasonings.
Whatever would you do without me?
your weapons! Hands where I can see!
Into the wind.
Just realized what I just did. I forgot to that Chevrolet's passive is not activatable. Let's do Yamiko.
Transfix! There is no escape! Now you shall perish! Overruled! Stop right there! You asked for it!
Right now.
Witness my rise. Justice will prevail!
Illusion shattered.
Did we get the bonus? We did.
I know you are a formidable warrior, but we must not, nor should you be afraid. With this blade,
You intend to take a rest. I concur. You do look quite tired. Self-knowledge is a good trait to have. Better to walk at a slower pace if it means you will travel further in the end. I brought some coffee candies. Here, take one.
Huh. The novels here actually aren't all that bad. But a little fried tofu and a few drinks would make things better still. So, little one, do you think you could pull a few strings and get your hands on some for me? Without them, I don't think I'll be able to muster the energy to help you explore this domain. Oh, the look on your face, so dumbfounded. I'm joking, can't you tell? Do you really believe the great Lady Guji herself would be so fickle?
We're gonna rest and regroup? Good. A wise decision. There's no telling what awaits us next. It's crucial that we take every opportunity to recover our strength. You should go hydrate. I'll handle the weapon mate.
Oh, is it time for me to join you?
Bro, this arena looks good. What? I gotta hand it to them. I gotta hand it to them. This shit looks good.
rule.
Emerge, right here.
Huh? Teamwork is
The wind knows me. As one with wind and cloud.
I'm always watching. Emerge, right here.
Everlasting as the moon. Laid bare.
Right now, right here. Emerge.
Everybody stand!
Oh, we have to use the burst within the amount of enemies to... Okay, never mind. Let's try that again.
I'm going in!
Fallen leaves. Adore.
Come on out. Right here. A sight to behold.
Witness my rise.
Let's light it up! Everybody stand!
One with nature.
Show them. Emerge.
Clouds high. The birds call. Into the wind.
Everlasting as the moon.
Much better.
Before I go on a long journey, I tend to leave the children of the House of the Hearth with some homework to complete in my absence. Many of them, however, simply play to their heart's content for most of the time I am gone, then rush to get their homework done in the final few days before my return. They believe I am none the wiser, but I have simply elected not to expose their chicanery. After all, to complete one's work in a short time frame is a skill in its own right.
If it's okay with you, I think we should check all the pillars in this room, just to make sure they're sturdy. If I spend too long in one place, sooner or later, accidents happen. It's not me I'm worried about, but if I'm gonna keep on adventuring with you, we gotta make sure everybody else is safe.
Do you think we'd ever see A in the outside world again if there were this many stories to read in her plane of euthymia? I, for one, rather doubt it. I have an idea. Let's tell her that we know a wonderful little domain full of light novels and tricolor dango. It's high time she got out of Tenshukaku for a bit.
She was here.
And dango milk, too. They don't have it here. Well, don't look at me, little one. That's your job. Sort it out. Where there's a will, there's a way.
There are many reasons why a samurai might draw their blade, but the principle is always the same. To do what they know in their heart is right. Though we walk a perilous path where powerful foes face us at every turn, and though I cannot sense what lies at its end, I tread onwards with no fear in my heart. My mind is at ease, for I tread this path in your company.
Monopyro Hutao, let's do it. I don't have a character to deal Ocean damage. Oh, well, hopefully we don't need the bonus.
Teamwork is Wind Strider, as one with wind and cloud.
You're toast!
Let's light it up. I'm going in. Off we
At the front hand, into the fire!
Clouds high. The bird.
Highest damage, Arlecchino. Not the best, but you know, the best actor slash actress. Okay. Superstar, sold out. I kind of like this, to be fair.
Only a handful of my more experimental dishes have made it onto the Wanmin restaurant menu. In most cases, it's because I think the texture isn't quite right, or the flavor needs a lot more work. But that doesn't mean I'm about to give up. I know there are tasty dishes out there waiting to be discovered, and I'll find them sooner or later.
During my days as a wanderer, if I came upon a beautiful view and was feeling in a poetic mood, I'd stop to compose a few lines. I once thought about writing an anthology of my poems and leaving it on a shelf, so I could share with others the way I felt when my eyes first met those wonderful sights. But when I looked back at the drivel I'd written, I gave up on the idea. I'm sure other travelers will get that same sense of peace from the natural world as I did, if it's meant to be.
These monsters are stronger all the time. Probably because I'm on the team, I bet. But the good news is, as the leader of Benny's adventure team, I've learned a lot about how to draw monsters' attention. I'll lure them out, and once they charge at me, you guys wait for the right moment to take them all down.
So you're the bait.
We're not in any hurry to get going, are we? Let's chill here for a bit. When the cat's away, the mice will play. And so they should, 'cause it's only a matter of time before the cat gets back and gobbles all the mice up. So like I said, no need to hurry. The mice will be there for us when we're ready.
What do we get? The rewards. $620, 3 of the medals, 400 Mora, 15, and a set of books to complete the 8, which is not bad. And then the one-time debut, we're getting 1100. That's 1720 with 640, so that's 101 point. No, yeah, it is 1 point. No, it's 1,040,000 Mora, 40 bucks for condensed resin, and a ballot box, which is not actually that bad. What do you gotta say, Wolfie? So my question is, does the for this season, so it goes away? I guess. I don't really know. I don't use him that often. Don't like his stance. I feel like Noelle is already in this stance. Same thing with Shangling, I guess. That's just Jean. And I guess Shangling, why not? That was actually not too bad. Thoughts on it overall? Honestly, I think it'll get boring as the time goes on. And it's not... Okay, so I don't think it's new player friendly. Just because the requirement of having 12 characters at level 60 at the minimum if you go in easy mode. I think it's 10 characters, I think. Go back to it. Or is it 8? Easy mode is 10, so you need to have... So they give you 6, so you only need 4, right? Okay, sorry, so you only need 4. So maybe in easy mode, I don't know the rewards for easy mode. Can we see? Hopefully on the easy mode you do manage to get everything in that sense, I guess. But no, you're not gonna be able to get. You're only gonna be able to get up until the Jade Plume Terrace room. So that's Act 3, I guess. How it works. Okay, which is not too bad. It's not optimal for the amount of gems, but at least for the hard mode, it's not new player friendly. The requirement of having 12 plus, so call it 10 characters at least to level 70. I know you need more than that. You can use the 6 trials, 1 from the friend, so you need the 11 characters, I think. That's still a lot of characters to have at level 70. And I know if you're taking into consideration of the different type of elements, most people might not have that amount of characters built for each individual elements. The battle themselves, yes, it's unique and have some sort of challenges you have to do per stage or act, which is nice to see. The boon themselves, not really that impactful that from what I could see. Maybe I'm mistaken and it did help me, but not as much as I thought it would have. The main thing you wanted to do when going through the mode, I would suggest probably trying to unlock all of your supporting cast as fast as possible, and that'll probably give you more variety in team variation, so you can plan your pathing through the act a lot better. That's one improvement I could see for like tips that you could use. Try to unlock as much characters as possible early on. I don't think there's much to say about the mode other than if you are trying hard mode, I don't think it's that hard. If you are struggling, I guess probably I don't know how. Okay, I think you don't need to complete the bonus challenges. So if you are struggling and you want to complete everything, don't worry about the bonus. I don't think it only gives you the extra materials that you could use. I don't think the materials have any other impact on the amount of Primogems you get, depending on if you spend them or not for the boon or the companion. So I suggest if you see a companion option open up and you do have enough, you immediately purchase the companion. If you already have, if you have any more supporting casts to be purchased. The boon, I don't think it's worth it, but you do need to at least have a few. You could spend a few just to, give yourself small buffs here and there. If it works, it works. Like even in the last app, the few that I purchased, buffed Electro and Pyro, which causes overload, and the final team that I use is Mono Pyro. The buffs did not apply. And that's just because I didn't have the characters situated and ready to go remaining with the vigor. Probably, from what I've seen in other people's video and what I could tell, there are certain boons that gives you or replenish characters vigor, so they could participate in, I don't know, maybe one, maybe two additional battles. I can't tell you how much vigor you get. There possibly could be a one that replenishes every character. I cannot say, but I don't know how rare it is. And I personally didn't see it the first time I played through it right now, so maybe it's rare, maybe it's not. I can't say. But I could see the mode will get boring over time, depending on if they do change or how much they're planning to change, the character, not really character, the rotation of challenges, the boss, the Wanderer's Boon. I think they need to change for sure to make it more impactful, I guess. The reward will probably stay the same. I don't think the reward will change, but I can't say for sure. You might not be able to get the performance debut. That's probably just a first time thing. And that's a decent chunk of Primogems you could get for the first time. The one thing I would suggest for them to change is to allow you to use those special characters, though. To make it slightly more new player friendly, if they're able to use Baiju, Siegeween, I think it's Alhaitham, and I can't remember. Risley. That's what it is. The four supporting characters. I think they should be able to use them as well. That's just because it'll give more players additional characters that they could use in their team to make up the numbers if you don't have the 11 or 12 characters already built for hard mode. I think that's probably the better option to go for, to be able to use Ryer Tesley or build those characters into the mode. You don't have to actually, same thing like the trial characters, the first 6 that they give you that you could use if you don't have them. I would suggest probably do the same with the support, the special characters that you could actually use. And I think that will probably help the mode out a little bit more for newer player. Other than that, I think that's it for that mode, right? I don't think it resets once a month, so August 1st, I think. That's when it'll reset. Let's go to the spin mode. I don't know how much is unlocked in this new event that they have here too as well, but let's go check it out. It's such a weird place to have it, wow.
Skyward! Scatter!
But it does support, instead of vertically investing into characters, the Imaginarium Theater, it's more supporting people who horizontally invest into their account. And you are... The improved Crocomorvex Vortex base Crocodilian armored heavy naval battleship style recreational water blasting cannon. Okay, what a name. We'll figure it out as we go through the options. Not everything is unlocked. We can only do the first 2 stages. Okay, that should be fine. Oh, we have to charge it up. I didn't realize that was the case. Okay, let's see. So we charge, right? No. What does this do? I guess. I know it probably could gotten the platinum star or the medal, but it's okay. It's all about the primo. This is actually quite... Oh, we could switch it around. Good to know. Oh, that's energy. So that's a charge for energy. Okay. Okay, that's a little bit rough. That one was rough. That one was rough. But that's 100 primo. And I don't think the other challenge is unlocked as we saw. So that's it for that event for now. I will complete that off screen whenever that comes out and fully unlock itself. Everything should be taken care of, and I think we're all good. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? The monthly Paimon bargain shop. Grab my 5 and 5. And then, actually not a decent amount of wish going into 4.8. Let's see. Anything good within these 5 wishes? Can you pull a 5-star for the first stream on YouTube for Genshin? Pull a 4-star. The Favonius Lance. Actually, I'm not too upset by that. I don't mind having those weapons. And nothing. No 5-star, unfortunately. I think the live stream should be going this Friday, I think, for the 4.8 character reveal plus the events and maybe hopefully a little bit more spoilers or a little bit more gameplay of Natlin. Hopefully we'll see that this Friday. I think it's this Friday. I don't know 100% for sure. Okay, we probably have to do a supporting cast. Okay, that's fine. Next time we'll probably work on those challenges. Is there anything here that I need to do? Nope. Okay. Alright, everyone. Thanks for stopping by. I think I will wrap it up there for today. Oh, hold up. Not that, the Adventure Handbook. Claim. They did actually add it here. Okay, that's not too bad. And guide, anything here? Nope. We're good. Alright. I will head to doing that off screen by myself. Everyone, thanks for tuning out, and we'll catch everybody another time. Take it easy for now.